What is the best type of exercise to do if you're trying to lose weight in 2023? In this video, I'm going to cover exactly what you need to do exercise-wise to get the fastest, most effective results when it comes to losing weight. But before we go there, click the subscribe button because on this channel, you're going to learn how to build strong, healthy, high-performing, high-energy physique as a successful entrepreneur without all the BS that this industry tells you gotta do in order to lose weight and get in shape. Like basically starve yourself, do tons of cardio, cut all the carbs, take steroids. You don't have to do any of that. So in this channel, you're gonna learn how to do it properly. And in this video, we're gonna cover exactly the best type of exercises to do that. So smash that subscribe button. Let's go. What's up everyone? This is Coach Amir from 7figurebody.com, and in today's video, what type of exercise should you be doing and how much in order to lose weight in the new year 2023. So a lot of millions and millions of people are going to start this year off as, I really want to lose weight finally now and keep it off. And most people turn to exercise. So the first thing I want you to know is the mindset thing, which is please remember all types of exercise burns way fewer calories than we think they do, and therefore they are much less effective, or we can call them very, very ineffective way to create that calorie deficit that's actually needed to lose body fat and lose weight and body fat is exercise. It's much easier to do that through diet. But let's assume you watched other of my videos. I've done the video on exactly what type of diet you should do, how to set it up. Like it's all on the channel. Please go watch it. But let's say you have done that. You're already doing the diet properly. Now let's focus on exercise. Certainly you should be exercising because it's very healthy for you. Do you need to exercise to lose weight? No, you can just do it through the diet. But should you be exercising? Absolutely, because it's healthy for you. And number two, if you look at the large population of people who've actually successfully lost weight and kept it off, the number one thing they all have in common is regular exercise. They're actually exercising regularly, right? So there's a lot of psychological stuff that goes on. When we exercise, we feel good. We say, hey, I just, busted my butt off working for an hour to, in the gym to burn whatever, 300 calories. I'm not now going to go and eat the 1,500 calorie McDonald's burger, right? And fries. I'm going to actually have some salad and chicken. A lot of people have that effect from exercise. That's just mentally. Physically, of course, there are numerous benefits from both type of exercise, resistance training and cardio. So within that, should you be doing cardio or lifting? If you're just going to do one, actually cardio is better for weight loss because it burns more calories per unit of time. So basically cardio burns more calories than lifting weights does. Why? Simply because it's a continuous activity. Minute per minute, the calorie burn is relatively similar. Of course, it depends on intensity and all these other things. But really, if you looked at how many calories you were going to burn per minute of doing cardio versus actual lifting weights, it's very similar. On the other hand, what percentage of time or how many minutes, or let's say you're in a gym for an hour, how many minutes of those 60 in an hour do you actually spend lifting weight, doing something? Try this. I've tried it many times with a bunch of clients and on myself. A third of your time in a gym is actually spent doing stuff. The rest is you're just resting. While doing cardio, you're kind of continuously, let's say you run for an hour, you're running, you're continuously doing it. That's why cardio burns more calories. And as such, for weight loss, specifically talking very short term in calorie burn, cardio is better for that, okay? So if you were to choose one or the other, and you're thinking explicitly very short term to burn the most weight in the next, week, 2, 3, 5, cardio is better because it's going to burn more calories, okay? Also, being cardio fit is very good. It's healthy. It's, numerous benefits for your health and body and longevity as well. However, if we look deeper into that, you're going to see that lifting weights actually, while again, it does burn a little fewer calories than cardio does, actually probably half of the calories that an hour of cardio would, still lifting weights builds muscle. And then that muscle burns more calories. Your metabolic rate is faster forever. Cardio, you burn calories while you're doing it. The moment you don't, it's done. It goes back to normal. But if you are lifting weights, you're burning calories while doing it. And also your body's using energy later on to build the muscle. And when it has built the muscle, now for the next, for the rest of your life, you have that muscle that is burning more calories than before you had it. So that's why Obviously, from all of this, you will see that it is ideal to do both. I would like you to ideally lift weights twice a week and do cardio once or twice a week. that would be ideal. Now, for a lot of people, that's a non-starter. They're like, what? You want me to be in the, working out 3 to 4 times a week? That's too many. Maybe it is. Maybe you're too busy. If you don't like it, you're like, I just want to do the minimalist. In that case, if you are allocating 2 sessions per week, I would actually suggest one of them is lifting weights, one of them is cardio. That's what I would suggest. Because lifting weights once a week is infinitely better than not lifting weights at all. It's actually going to build muscle. Certainly not as much as if you worked out twice a week in the gym. You're going to build more muscle by twice a week than once a week workouts in the gym. However, once a week is infinitely better than no lifting at all. So if you're going to do 2 workouts per week, do one of them cardio, one of them lifting weights. When it comes to cardio, should you be doing lower intensity, longer cardio, or, you probably heard about HEAT, high intensity cardio, where you're trying to sprint for 30 seconds and then go a bit slower for a minute or 2 and then repeat that a couple of times. That is a very efficient way. You're burning a good amount of calories in like 20 to 30 minutes, but what I would actually prefer is that you do lower intensity cardio because it's still going to burn more calories than that HEAT session will. Why? Because yes, you're burning a ton of calories while sprinting, but you're actually sprinting 30 seconds times 4, let's say 4 repetitions of that. You're actually sprinting for 2 minutes. What are you going to burn from that? Very, very few calories. On the other hand, if you're doing a consistent lower intensity but longer cardio session, you can burn 400, 500, 600 calories per hour depending on your weight and amount of muscle you have. Obviously, a woman weighing 150 pounds is going to burn more calories in an hour of cardio than a woman who weighs 110 pounds. Same for a man of 200 pounds versus 180 pounds versus 230 pounds. The bigger physically we are, the more calories we're going to burn by doing the exact same thing, right? Obviously, right? Bigger body burns bigger calories. And also another part of that is how much muscle you have. If we have 2 guys that are each 200 pounds, but one of them is shredded, like 10% body fat, has a lot of muscle. The other one also weighs 200 pounds, but has very little muscle and it's 30% body fat. He's going to burn fewer calories because less of that is muscle. Okay. And please remember, when it comes to metabolic rate and how many calories you actually burn, the majority of that burn is going to come from how much muscle you have. So your metabolic rate is primarily determined by lean body mass, which essentially comes to how much muscle you have. That's the difference that we can make, right? We can't make our liver burn more calories or brain or whatever it is, right? But we certainly can build more muscle, and then that burns more calories and our metabolic rate is faster. Absolutely. So to conclude, if you are going to do just 1 session a week, make it cardio. If you're going to do 2 sessions a week, make 1 lifting, 1 cardio. If you're going to do 3, I would actually do 2 cardio and 1 lifting. If you're going to do 4, obviously do 2 of each, right? And this is very short term, just if you wanted to really look at how to burn the highest number of calories and therefore lose the biggest amount of weight. Again, caveat here, assuming you already are taking care of your diet. Because remember, if you do any exercise for however long and don't think about your diet, you're probably not going to lose any weight because the amount of calories you burn from all these exercise variations and modalities is very low, much lower than we think, and therefore is going to contribute very little to that calorie deficit that you need to be in to lose weight and body fat properly. So guys, if you have any questions, please put them in the comments below. Hope you find this video helpful. If you did, smash that like button. Also share this with somebody who you know, another successful entrepreneur who you know is trying to lose weight and he's saying, hey, I'm doing an exercise every day, which by the way, nobody should be doing because the quality of that exercise is going to be low, and eventually it's basically nothing, right? It's much better to focus on, having quality workouts than low quality, but do more of them, right? So please share this with somebody you know is trying to lose weight and they're probably going to find this useful as well. Thank you for watching. Happy New Year again. See you next time.